It's all right looking this way, Colin.
2015 sees a new additional sponsor for the Gaelic Academy at Jordanstown. Long-time sponsors Bank of Ireland joined by the Lagan Construction Group on the famous jersey and getting the thumbs up from the players.
I'm definitely impressed with it. I know it hits all the right notes, the colour and the design. The finished product is very impressive and certainly feels good on, looks good on, so can't complain.
And you have a massive game coming up against DCU, so you'll be delighted to run out for that wearing these jerseys.
Oh, aye, this will be the first day out in the new jerseys, and hopefully it brings us a bit of luck and we get off to a good start.
Aogan Farrell, President-Elect, you came a long way to Belfast tonight to congratulate Lagan Construction and Jordanstown GAA.
Yeah, wonderful night. It's lovely to see coming together of community-based businesses, which what Lagan Construction are, because they're a very neat fit for the GAA. The GAA is absolutely a community organisation, and we pride ourselves on the fact that GAA is built on identity. It's built on love of place, and it's built on building up communities and of course building up Ireland and now an international GAA. And in companies like Lagan Construction, there's obviously a very, very clear fit there, where they are a locally based now in a third generation, and they've come on board now as a significant sponsor of one of our leading universities on the island of Ireland. So we're delighted about that.
Yes, we have many graduates of the university who not only work for us but also played for the university teams while they were there. And we're delighted to be giving something back, because the university has given a lot to us, including the Gaelic Academy.
So it's been a partnership for years, so it makes sense?
It has been a partnership, I suppose, without having it written down, which is what all good collaboration's about. It's an unwritten rule that we have a good relationship with the university, and we do what we can. I have been in Gaelic games from I was a lot smaller than I am now, and the community that it brings and the togetherness and understanding the magnitude of the higher education games is something that we were excited about getting involved in, particularly because we tick all the county boxes. We're not picking out Antrim or Armagh or Down or Tyrone. We will have representatives from all counties on the Ulster team.
And how keen in particular are you to be linking up with Jordanstown, who have so many big names, and they're in with a shout for the Sigerson?
Yes, looking at the team they have this year and looking at some of the McKenna Cup performances, I think we've maybe started on a good year, and we certainly hope that our brand, together with the talent that team has, will give us a good year.
And the other surprise news tonight for Mr. Jordanstown GAA, if you like, Tommy Joe John Farrell, who's becoming a doctor.
Yeah, I'm glad he didn't get a knighthood, or we'd have to call him Sir John, so it's good that he's Dr. John, which is nice. But it's wonderful. Look, recognition is nice. People like to be acknowledged, people like to be thanked, and that's part of what we do in the GAA. We like to acknowledge people, but it's lovely that the university here in the Ulster University have acknowledged the work that John Farrell has been doing for, well over, I won't say how many years, but for a long, long number of years. There was no GAA in this part of the island within the university sector for the first 100 years almost of the GAA. But since it has grown, and since the mid-80s, particularly since John Farrell got involved, it has grown now to be the biggest single social club and GAA club and sporting club within the Ulster University area, and well over 1,000 members. And John Farrell has been central to all of that. So Dr. John deserves his doctorate. It's wonderful.
And there's plenty like him in other colleges up and down Ireland, and that shows how important higher education GAA is, of course. Now at this time we're coming into the cut and thrust of the Sigerson and the Fitzgibbon. Yeah,
well, Sigerson and Fitzgibbon are important competitions. It's very crucial for the GAA that we have a strong presence in the colleges. And you're absolutely correct. All third level colleges right across the island of Ireland, the GAA is the #1 sporting club in those colleges. We're delighted about that. And they all look at the Fitzgibbon and the Sigerson as the blue ribbon event. They want to win that, and it is significant for them. Now, there's a lot of recreational GAA being played in the colleges also, and I wouldn't dismiss that. That's hugely important. But it is nice within a college to achieve against the other colleges, and there's such stiff competition now. It's wonderful, but we certainly see the Fitzgibbon and Sigerson as very, very central to the GAA calendar.
And you'd know all about it maybe going back a few years to your own time in higher education. You were at St Patrick's Drumcondra?
I was at St Patrick's Drumcondra. I played both hurling and Gaelic football in third level colleges, and the only All-Ireland medal I have actually is in handball, which I won here in Belfast when I was playing with St Pat's Drumcondra. But of course we were very lucky because the reigning All-Ireland champion at that time, Dominic Sheridan, was on our team, so the rest of us, we just filled in places. But yet nonetheless it was an inter-varsity competition and a GAA competition. So yeah, St Pat's Condra, the Erdens Hope Club, meant a lot to me, and I've had a great interest in third level ever since that.